Hello and welcome to your digestive supporting yoga sequence. This sequence is going to have many twists in it. Twists are known to improve your digestive function. When you are in a twist, you're essentially compressing your digestive organs and placing them under weight. This will cause a lack of circulation, and when you release from your twist, there will be a rush of fresh blood that will flood your digestive organs. This fresh blood flow equals fresh oxygen and nutrients. Twisting will increase the blood flow to your digestive organs, thus increasing their ability to function, as well as increasing your digestive capabilities. It also helps detox your body. So as I said before, when you twist, you cut off a blood supply to your digestive organs, and then you reintroduce fresh blood with all of its nutrients along with it. The reintroduction of the blood can help cleanse the cells of any built up waste, because with increased circulation comes increased cellular detoxification. So I believe that this would be helpful to many people after a Thanksgiving dinner, and I hope that you enjoy. So come down to your mat or floor or towel, whatever may have you, and lie down on your back with your feet on the ground, knees pointing towards the ceiling or sky, wherever you are practicing right now. Try to ignore any pets. They are cute. Bring your knees to your chest. You're going to give a nice hug. We're going to start here by compressing the stomach a bit. Bring your forehead to your knees. Take a deep inhale. On an exhale, lower your head back to the mat. Lower your sacrum to the mat. And keep the connection of the sacrum to the mat. You may not be able to hug your knees in as close, but that's fine. I want you to feel your spine elongating here. We're making some space. Now release your left leg to the ground and continue to hug your right leg in. I believe this is going to be helping with your ascending colon. We're pinching it off here. It's actually going to help widen it, and then your bodily things can then move into the descending colon. Now we're going to guide our knee over to the left side for our first twist. Make sure you're maintaining a connection between your shoulder and the mat or earth or grass or whatever. It's more important that your shoulder stays in contact rather than your knee touching the other side. If you have a lot of space between your knee and the ground, you could always grab a pillow and bring the earth closer to you by placing that under your knee. So on your inhales, think lengthening the spine, and then exhale, you just kind of goo over your bones. Come back to center, give another squeeze of your knee to your chest, and bring your left leg up to your chest for a nice squeeze. Hold here for a moment. We're now massaging the descending colon. When you inhale, just imagine that you're sending your breath or prana to that area of your body. Maintaining yogic breathing throughout the practice also helps detoxify your body, removing carbon dioxide and whatever else is released through the air. Now we're going to guide our left leg or left knee over to the right side of our body and stretch on the opposite side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Make sure or try your best to keep your inhales and exhales the same length. A nice tip is to count. So inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now come back to center. Give your leg one more squeeze, and then bring both of your feet up to the sky and grab the pinky toe side of your feet. We're gonna do a little happy baby. Keep your sacrum intact with the ground, and just give your kidneys and liver a little massage by rocking back and forth. By adding pressure and weight to these areas, you're again stimulating circulation, sending encouraging fresh blood. Oh my gosh, encouraging a flow of fresh blood to the area. Next, we're gonna, you can lie down again on your back. We're gonna do banana peel. So bring your left leg like 6 inches out to the left and cross your right leg over your left ankle. And then grab your right wrist with your left hand and think banana. You're gonna make a nice banana peel. Here we're going to create space in the side body, get some length between each rib bone. Space is very important right now since I'm sure a lot of it is occupied for you. I know for me, I love Thanksgiving for the appetizers, and I get super full on that, and then dinner served. Return back to center, stretch full body, reach up above your head, and exhale, move your right foot out about 6 inches, whatever's most comfortable for you, and then cross your left ankle over your right foot. Grab your left wrist with your right hand and banana peel. Donkey Kong status. But as I was saying, I get super full on appetizers, and then the actual meal comes, and I don't want to be rude to my mom, so I've got to eat that too. And then there's the desserts, and you can't be rude about that too. Somebody went out of their way to make it, so it's a feast. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, relax. Now return back to center. Another full body stretch. All right, now make your way to a tabletop position. Have your knees under your hips, wrist under your shoulders, hands shoulder width apart, and reach your right hand up to the sky for a little mini twist here. Open up the collarbones. Exhale, thread the needle. Bring your right arm underneath your left shoulder. If this feels good for you, you can take the next step and put your left hand above your head for more stretch. And if you want a balance challenge, you can take your left foot back, release it from the ground. And if you want even more of a twist, bring your left hand on the outside of your right hip and then look upwards and face your palm up towards the sky. Stop wherever it feels best for you. You don't need to go in the full pose. I'm just offering all the options. Exhale, release. From there, place your left hand back by your cheek and press away with a counter twist. Bring your right hand to the sky and back to tabletop. Inhale, bring your left hand up to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle and take whatever position you took on the other side. Or not, each side is different. Maybe something doesn't feel right on a different side. Either way, just be proud of yourself for making it to the practice. You're doing good things. All right, press away from the ground, do that counter twist and return to tabletop. And now we're gonna do some cat-cows. Cat-cows are the bread and butter of every yoga sequence. It's such a good way to get your spine moving. Inhale, lower your tummy towards the ground by pointing your tailbone to the sky. Exhale, round your back like a Halloween cat. Find space in the back of your heart space. Inhale, come back to cow. And exhale, press back into downward dog. Now, since we're nice and full, we're going to make this a nice wide downward dog. So move your feet as far apart as you need to. And so find yourself with a flat back. Find length in your side bodies. Inhale, press on your tippy toes. Exhale, lower your heels. Make sure you're pointing your tailbone towards the sky. Your shoulders are engaged. Now we're going to go for another twist. Bring your right hand to the outside of your left ankle for a nice little upside down twist. Make sure your left shoulder is really rolling down your back so your shoulder is locked into the joint. You want a nice sturdy shoulder here. Exhale, release. Inhale, bring your left hand to the outside of your right ankle and twist the opposite way. any type of pose like this where you're inverted, it doesn't have to be a full headstand, actually really helps soothe the mind and body, because when you're in this position, it stimulates your vagus nerve. So if you ever think like I have a gut feeling, that's your vagus nerve. So when you go upside down, it has nice restorative qualities for that part of your nervous system, and it can reduce anxiety. Now we're going to do a little gentle walk up. Bring your feet to your hands. I'm going to be putting my hair up because it's obviously annoying me up to this point. And just hang out here in your forward fold. You can grab your elbows, maybe swing side to side a little bit. Bend your knees if you want more space. Grab your outside of your left ankle with your right hand and just kind of tick-tock yourself to the side. It's not really a twist, you're just moving her to the side. Exhale, move to the other side, left hand on the outside of your right ankle. Remember, inhale, lengthen your crown towards the ground. Exhale, relax. And now bend your knees and bring your palms to the sky with a flat back. Bring your palms together above your head and lower them to your heart. Inhale, bring your hands back up to the sky. Exhale, sit into a squat. We're doing a yogi squat. So your feet should be about fist distance apart. If you look down, you can see your toes. Your knees are not going past your toes. Bring your hands to heart center, and we're going to go for another twist. Bring your right elbow on the outside of your left knee. Make sure you're maintaining the bend in your knee, and if you have the space, you can release your hands. Bring your right hand to the ground and your left hand towards the sky to deepen the twist. Exhale, palms together, and we're going to do the other side. Out your left elbow on the outside of your right knee. Again, we're twisting here. Good stuff for the digestive system. This is also strengthening your ankles, your quads, your booty. Lots of good things happening. You can kind of press into your leg to kind of get it further into the twist. And exhale, release from there, back into your forward fold. Relish in the release. Acknowledge the heat you've just built. Welcome it. Inhale, bend your left knee, bring your left hand to the mat, and stretch your right hand up towards the sky. Try to stack your shoulders, or that's what you should move towards. You don't have to be stacking it yet. Exhale, bring your right palm back to the mat, bend your right knee slightly, and bring your left hand towards the sky and look up. All right, now step back into your downward dog. And you're gonna roll out to plank pose. On an inhale, bring your shoulders past your wrist and lower yourself down in one piece like a tricep push-up, and bring your elbows underneath your shoulders into Sphinx pose. While in this pose, you are active. You're pressing your pubic bone into the mat. You're isometrically drawing your elbows towards your hips, and that should draw your chest forward. It's a heart opener. Shoulders rolling down your back, collarbones wide. Your heart is singing out in front of you. Exhale, release, and press back into downward dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bring your right knee to the outside of your left tricep. Hold. Inhale, back to your three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee to the outside of your right tricep. Hold. Inhale, go back to your three-legged dog. And exhale, knee to forehead and place, hold. And place your foot between your hands. Low lunge. Try to keep your hips level as you place your left hand on the ground and reach your right hand up towards the sky. So while twisting here, you don't want your hips to follow you. Your hips are remaining level like in a plank position, and you are twisting from the waistline. Exhale, release your right hand back to the ground. Gently lower your left knee to the mat and come up into this other type of low lunge. And place your hands just above your knee on your femur bone, and want to stretch the quadricep, hip flexor as you lean a little, or draw your hips forward. And then leave your left hand on your right knee and bring your right hand to the outside of your left thigh and look over your right shoulder towards the back corner of your mat. Make sure your left foot is active. You're not relaxing it onto the mat. And then heel toe, we're going to come out of that, and then heel toe your right foot a little bit, like 4 inches to the right, and leave your left hand on the ground and stretch your right hand up to the sky. We're doing a lizard lunge twist. If you have the room for it, you can grab the pinky toe side of your back leg by folding it towards you. If you have even more room, you can drop down onto your forearm and try to stack your shoulders and look up towards the sky. Again, all these steps are available to you. You do what feels most comfortable. Find your edge, but don't go too far. Exhale, release from there, and you're going to press back into your 3-legged dog and float your foot down back to downward dog. Roll yourself out into plank. Inhale, chaturanga, tricep push-up, lower yourself down. We're going to do locust pose. Clasp your hands back behind your sacrum. On an inhale, bring your chest up, drawing your fingers towards your heels, pressing your pubic bone down, engaging your lower abdominals by drawing the belly button in. Exhale, release, and push back into downward dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, bring your left knee to the outside of your right tricep. A nice twist, hold, core. Exhale, press back into 3-legged dog. Inhale, left knee to the outside of the left tricep. Core. Exhale, press back into 3-legged dog. Inhale, draw your knee to your forehead, hold. Exhale, place that foot between your 2 hands. We're going to do everything on this side now. Leave your right fingertips on the ground. Draw your left hand towards the sky. Look up, open collarbones. Make sure your sacrum is as level as possible. We're twisting from the waist. Keep your spine long. Stretch your crown out away from you. You're a laser beam of light drawing out, shooting out of the crown of your head. Exhale, release, frame your front leg. Gently lower your back knee. Rise up with your hands on your femur. Do a nice little mini back bend. Make sure you're pointing your tailbone down to protect your lower back. Always draw your belly button to the spine. And then we're going to go for that twist again. Place your right hand outside of your left femur and your left hand outside of your right thigh, and look over your shoulder. Exhale from there. Place your right hand on the mat or floor. Reach your left hand up towards the sky. Again, if you have the room for it, you can grab for the pinky toe side of your foot or with your fingers pointing down and move into wherever is most comfortable to you in your version of the lizard twist. Keep your collarbones open, abdominals engaged. Exhale, release from there. And back into your 3-legged dog. And find yourself back into downward dog. Gently lower to your knees. Sit back on your heels. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can put pillows on your heels to kind of like reduce the bend in your knee, or whatever comfortable seat. And we're just going to sit here still and quiet and let your body integrate the practice. Feel the blood reaching areas it may have been cut off from. Circulation is increasing. Just give a chance for everything to settle. It's like you're a snow globe that was just shaken up, and all of the little particles are slowly floating to the bottom of it as everything settles. Now bring your hands back towards the sky. Stretch, palms together, lowering down to your third eye, and then drawing your thumbs to your chest. And give yourself a little thank you, because you just helped your body improve its digestion. And this is good for your spine. I mean, it has so many benefits, but we're just focusing on digestion here. Lots of movement of the spine. Be gentle with yourself. Don't over twist. Don't overdo it. Always be safe. This part should probably be at the front of the recording, but I'm saying it now. Yes, always, always remember to breathe. And all right, namaste. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this video served as some benefit for you. Thank you so much.